YouTube. What's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another video from Fantasy Good Sports, guys. And today's video is going to be on 5 mid-round wide receivers that can potentially break out. So make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. I said what I said. This is cutting edge content. So with no further ado, guys, let's begin. And guys, remember to make sure you hit the like button and also sign up as a member of the channel, and you get perks with that. Also, if you want to be in the listening league, you have to sign up as one of the members, and you get to come in my league and compete against me. We got best ball, and we got redraft leagues, and we got dynasty leagues. And guys, also we are playing for a pretty penny, right? We're not doing it for free, right? So make sure you sign up. Also, guys, I got some free leagues too for my listeners, but you have to be a member. So with no further ado, let's begin. I'm gonna go 5 to 1. This is no particular order. These are just 5 mid-round wide receivers that I really like, that I think can potentially break out. And if you watch the whole video, I got a couple bonus guys. So, and remember, guys, flood the comment section. Go in the comment section and let me know. Say, hey, TD, I don't like this player. Or if you got a mid-round wide receiver, you put it in the comment section and let me know who you think can potentially break out, right? So, the first guy I want to talk about is going to be Xavier Worthy from the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, the easy take is we know that Rashad Rice will probably get suspended between 4 to 6 games. But I don't care. Xavier Worthy has that hybrid role that Kansas City has always implemented since Andy Reid's been there, and that's been Jerick McKinnon, that's been Tyreek Hill, Xavier Worthy, Kadarius Toney. So those type of guys have special roles. So I'm not really worried about targets. You don't usually hold Xavier Worthy or Kadarius Toney or even Tyreek early in his career as what type of guys and what type of targets they get. Like, you know, are they getting targets here? Are they getting 8 targets this game? It doesn't matter. This is a hybrid special role. So when they get into the green zone, this is almost like the running back, like almost like an Isaiah Pacheco, but it's not Isaiah Pacheco. So the guy that I want to use when they in the green zone is Xavier Worthy, not Isaiah Pacheco, not even Rashad Rice, Travis Kelce, or Xavier Worthy. Those are the 2 guys, and Pat Mahomes. Those are the 3 guys that I think is going to score every time Kansas City score. Yes, Rashad Rice, when he comes back, is going to get some. Yes, other guys are going to, Marquise Brown, all these guys will score. But the guys who's going to have the most touchdowns and get the most honey touches, which is scoring, it's going to be Xavier Worthy, Pat Mahomes, and Travis Kelce, and then Isaiah Pacheco if the game flows that way. So I love Xavier Worthy, guys. Make sure you pick him up. I think this guy could have a boom season. He could be a top 12 wide receiver or top 14. Either way, anything that's better than top 24 is a breakout season for him. Okay, so let's move on. My number 4 guy is going to be a wide receiver from the Carolina Panthers, and it's going to be Xavier Lee. Guys, I think he reminds me of, I would say, a baby A.J. Brown. Very physical, 200 pounds, and has really good hands. Now, he doesn't have the hands that I think right now in his career that A.J. Brown has, but I do think he has good hands. So with Bryce Young being a better quarterback this year, everybody in camp is talking about him being better. The coaches are talking about him being better. He's leading this team. He's going to start strong like he finished last year. I love Xavier Lee, guys. And yeah, he don't need to compete against Tech McMillan. He don't need to compete against any of these guys. He has his role. He's a first-round pick. Remember that. A lot of people must have forgot. This guy's a first-round pick, so I love Xavier Lee, guys. This guy's going to get more targets than he ever had in his life, and he's going to have some big games because they don't have a big-time guy that people are going to double. So all these guys are going to eat on this team. So I like Xavier Lee to have a mini breakout. Yes, I love Xavier Lee. So let's move on to my number 3 guy. Guys, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. Make sure you become a member of this channel. So you can play against me in listening leagues and say, hey, TD, I beat you, man. I won this league. Also, guys, I will bring you up on the live and champion you and say, hey, you won this league, man. You one of my top players in my leagues. So make sure you sign up as a member, guys. And also, you just sign up as a member if you just want to support your brother, right? If you want to support brother TD. All right, my number 3 guy is going to be Rashad Baitman. Yes, guys, Rashad Baitman. The reason why I like Rashad Baitman is because I believe that Rashad Baitman, guys, is going to be part of a great offense. This offense could break a lot of records. They broke records last year, and I think they can break records again. Rashad Baitman, guys, with Isaiah Likely being out, is going to probably have a few more targets early in the season, which is going to make his value better. And he's just going to make big plays because people ain't going to know who to stop. Do you stop Lamar? Do you stop Derrick Henry? Do you stop Mark Andrews? Do you stop Isaiah Likely? Do you stop Zay? or do you stop Bateman? So all these guys are going to have one-on-one coverage, and Bateman going to eat on a backside post. Well, Lamar's going to throw it to him for 60-yard touchdowns. He's going to have at least three or four of those this season. So I love getting Rashad Bateman in the middle rounds for his mini breakout. And you can call it mini breakout, or you can call it a regular breakout. But I do believe this guy has a chance to be a top 32 wide receiver, and I'm hoping for more of a top 24 at his value, which is tremendous. Top 24 at his value in a 3 wide receiver league is really, really good. Right? So everybody's not going to be a top 12 guy, but in 3 wide receiver leagues, which I play in a lot, Rashad Bateman, those guys are very pivotal because you need wide receivers on bye weeks. You need guys when guys get injured. You never know. So let's move on to my number 2 guy, guys. My number 2 guy is going to be Jameson Williams from the Detroit Lions, the wide receiver. Now, listen, let me tell you about Jameson Williams. I'm not saying he's better than Amon-Ra, but this year, this offense needs to be a little bit more explosive because that's just the next transformation for this team. And I believe Jameson Williams' targets are going to uptick and his touchdowns are going to uptick. So I'm taking a guy like Jameson Williams, who I believe is a better value than Amon-Ra, who's going in the first round at the end of the first round. So I'm taking Jameson Williams, guys. This guy's going to make a lot of big plays this year, so pick him up. All right, and my number 1 guy, guys, is going to be Alec Pierce from the Indianapolis Colts. And yes, if Daniel Jones is a starter, does it make me a little bit nervous about Alec Pierce? Yes, but Alec Pierce last year, guys, even with Joe Flacco and Anthony Richardson, had a lot of big games. He was the best wide receiver on that team last year. A lot of people don't know that. They think Michael Pittman got a deal, so he's the best. Hey, Michael Pittman is a good wide receiver, great contest and catch wide receiver. But he's not Alec Pierce. He doesn't have the long speed that Alec Pierce is. He's the guy who's stretching the field. And when you have a quarterback like Anthony Richardson who can throw it 75 yards, then Alec Pierce is going to have more value and I'll also get more targets. So I love Alec Pierce. So, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. I got a few bonus guys for you. Make sure you flood the comment section with the 100 symbol. That's what we do here at Fantasy Good Sports because we keep it honest. We truthful. We ain't trying to cap. Not saying other channels are capping, but we don't do that here. So we just keep it real. We hold each other accountable, and we all learning and growing at the same time. But the first guy I want to talk about, and this is one of my guys that I talked about last year, to draft, he was like I think he was my number 2 or number 1 wide receiver, and I still stand on that. I liked him and Brian Thomas. These was my top guys. Outside, everybody knew about Malik and Marvin, but I was trying to give y'all some guys that when I watched the tape, I like these guys over Marvin. Not necessarily Malik. Malik was nice, but it's Troy Franklin from the Denver Broncos, the wide receiver, guys. Listen, he's a deep threat. Now, listen, this team is going to be hell. Marvin Mims is another deep threat, but I didn't put Marvin on this list because him and Troy kind of the same guy, but I think both of them going to have big plays. Marvin more of a gadget guy who's going to get a couple of carries and also punt return, kick return. But Troy Franklin is going to be a guy, and he had a couple big games at the end of the season where he caught some bombs. I think he's going to catch a lot of bombs this year from Bo Nix, who can throw the ball, right? Sean Payton backs up Bo Nix as a quarterback. Love Bo Nix. Went and targeted Bo Nix as a quarterback in the first round. So Troy Franklin, guys, I think is going to be a beneficiary of that. They played together in college at Oregon, and I think Troy Franklin is going to be great value because he's going almost at the end of your draft, and he's not even getting drafted in some drafts. So you can stash this guy. So he could be a stash candidate too. All right, and last but not least is going to be Quentin Johnson. Yes, guys, he's got the first-round capital. He's on a team that has a great quarterback. He has a great coach who believes in him. No matter how many passes he drops, the coach keep fighting for this guy. So he's going to get some targets, and he's going to make some big plays. So this is like a bye-week type boom guy who I think is going to have more targets than he had last year. He's going to make more plays than he had last year, and he's going to have a few more touchdowns than he had last year. He's only getting better. I know his hands is not great, but you don't have to spend a high ADP value to draft this guy. You don't have to go and try to overdraft this guy. You can just let this guy fall to you or pick him up at the end of your drafts. So, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting-edge content. I said what I said. This is cutting-edge content, and I want to tell y'all why this is cutting-edge content. This is not cutting-edge content because I have a formula, some type of secret sauce. This is cutting-edge content because I don't care what nobody's saying. I stick to my guys, wrong or right. I don't look to try to look for guys that people aren't on to try to make my channel be relevant. No, I actually believe this shit. Ain't that crazy? You can call me crazy, but I actually believe the players that I tell you. I'm never capped. People might tell you I'm just throwing something out there just to be crazy. That's not true. Don't believe that. But am I different? Do I beat to my own drum my whole life? As y'all can tell right now, people try to rob me in the comment section about my hairstyle, my beard being gray, whatever. I don't give a damn. I'm a monster. I'm a beast, as you are too, right? So guys, thank y'all for tuning in to Fantasy Good Sports. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace.